like I'm a saint. I'm a superhero without a cape. Tryna make it and just go out of state. Don't mind me, don't mind me. I said don't mind me, don't mind me. Oh no, don't mind me, don't mind me.
Yeah, hey, gotta have dry like a stick, ship, gotta go hard.
A beautiful look at the lights of Salt Lake City, our setting for tonight's broadcast. Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Utah Jazz here at their home, Vivint Smart Home Arena. Welcome everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Berry. I'm Allie, take it away.
Thanks, BA. Mike Conley re-signing with the Jazz. He talked to me about it. He said, they got me. My wife and I love it here. I don't think I can go anywhere else that plays the way we play. It's been so much fun being a part of a team that is so unique. And guys, after 12 seasons in Memphis, Conley has made Utah home.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition's side, just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
Here are the five for the Cavaliers. And it's Clutch in at the 2. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Kyle Anderson is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And both teams coming to this game on a hot streak. It's a hot ticket for the fans in attendance tonight, Grant.
Now you want to see your team win, but with greater challenge comes greater excitement.
Conley finds Anderson. Now Conley. Goes up on the baseline. He can't get it to go. And here are the Cavaliers now. Here's Skinny. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Outside Conley. From behind the arc. And he can't get that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Misses in close.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And Clutch gets it to go.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
The 3 from Mitchell, the captain with a rebound.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
To the middle. Stolen by Anderson.
If you could stay active on defense, good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Mitchell double teamed. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Ingles. Got a hand on it, and they recover it. Anderson can't get it to go.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's the monster. Checked by Mitchell. From outside the arc. It's another three for Cleveland.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Timeout called. The Jazz. The Cavs beat them last time when they met in Cleveland.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Now here's Conley. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
And so it's Utah with it, trailing by 10. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Mitchell, off the mark from 16 feet. And here comes Cleveland. They've got a 12-2 run in progress.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Out of bounds, it'll be Cleveland ball. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at Philadelphia. They're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
I think for Cleveland, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is.
Here's Skinny. Anderson covers. Mr. Move.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level, I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Pass to Skinny. Pulls it from 20. It's not going to go for him. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. Conley with the ball. Clock at 6. Outside, Ingles. The baseline J is on the way. The Cavaliers pull it in. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Here's Mitchell. Tipped.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Down low. Pass to Clutch. Here's the captain, defended by Gobert. The captain, that's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
On offense, here's Utah. 15-point game. Now here's Mitchell. Up top, Anderson. Outside, Ingles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries a 10-footer and rejected. Here's Clutch, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Yes, it's good. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And the basket by the monster.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Gobert passes to Mitchell. Deflected!
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Pass to Clutch. Here's the monster. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Skinny. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. Gay's checked in for Utah. Here's the monster. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Skinny. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. He's got 5.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Jazz. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Here's Skinny. Ingles defending. Doubled by Ingles. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Into the lane. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
The kick out to Gay. Outside Conley. Pass to Ingles. Fires from the corner. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. 4-3. The shot misses.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
The ball's knocked loose. Here's Ingles. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Boy, some coaches starting to feel the hot seat now, Grant. You think players are aware when that's the case?
No question, B.A. I mean, with how the present media is, it's impossible not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it, and of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up.
Here's the monster. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You take a look at Utah, sitting pretty at this point of the season, 2nd place and looking to move to 1st.
When I look at Utah, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already and some frustration starting to settle in.
Clarkson's checked in for Ingles, the captain. It's blocked by Gobert. Tipped away.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Gay, the pass to Conley. Outside Mitchell. The 3-ball. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Going inside. It's deflected. Pass to Skinny. Here's Clutch. No good with a jumper from the wing. Utah has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. He got a piece of it. Here's the monster. He's guarded by Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Dex checked in. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to the captain. And that one is hammered home.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Skinny, no good.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Here's Mitchell. It's tipped. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's the monster. Check by Mitchell. Clutch's shot is off.
Cavaliers foul. Number 3. That's his second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
8 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Mitchell. Here's Deck. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's the cleat. And you hear it again and again. The Utah Jazz culture is team first. All-star Dom.
You got guys who are continuously making plays, and I think we thrive off of. And I think the best part about it is we don't really care who it is.
And Grant, for the Utah Jazz, that's something that's been that way for a long time.
Yeah, BA. I mean, we forget the San Antonio Spurs modeled their culture after Utah long ago. Now, selfless, team first, and competitive is what they're all about.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Cavaliers pretty much in control here.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Gabriel Deck out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Oh, they get a hand on it.
I'm open right here.
Here's Clutch. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Clutch. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And it's Gay with the miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a three-point play.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for three-pointers made. And where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, PA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and three-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
Here's the monster. He had 28 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
Clarkson with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And again, another missed shot. Cleveland has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Clutch. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now a timeout called by Utah.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Got a hand on it.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Skinny. To the paint. The captain. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Pass to Skinny. The 3 is up. And he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Shot from 12, and that one's good. Mitchell's got 5.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Gotta push him out further.
Here's the monster. Check by Mitchell. Here's the monster. Pass to Skinny. Driving to the basket. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Clarkson outside. Unloads. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Show of confidence right now from Jordan Clarkson and his jump shot.
Here's the monster. He's got 10. Pass to the captain. Here's Clutch. Here's Mr. Moves. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Here's the monster. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up, and he makes the first. Haskell, he's checked in for Utah. And he makes both free throws. The Jazz have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Releases. Mitchell misses. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Pass to Mr. Moves. Here's Skinny. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Mr. Moves. Drills the baseline jumper. He's got 18.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Clarkson finds Mitchell. Pulls up. He got a piece of it.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Looking to get back on track. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Here's Skinny. He had 37 points in the win against Sacramento.
I'm not sure in that game if it was him or Dikembe Mutombo out there, guys. I was just hoping to see one finger wave after one of those floor blocks. No, 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 not today.
Clarkson passes to Pascal. Here's Deck. Pass to Clarkson. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And after this one wraps up, they're off to San Antonio where they'll face the Spurs. They're deep into a 6-game road trip. This is number 5.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Right side Mitchell fires the three, knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 7 points here in the quarter.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Pass to Mr. Moves. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
And for Utah, they're shooting poorly at only 28%. Here's Mitchell. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Mike Conley's checked in for Deck.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Inside, here's Pascal, and a slam dunk by Pascal.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
And here's Mitchell. A 29-point game for him in the win against the Pistons in Detroit.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
To the inside, the captain. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
From deep, Conley, the captain with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. To the middle, knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Pascal. Pass to Clarkson. Goes up on the wing. Good on the shot. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Utah's gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. Outside Mitchell, back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell from downtown. Second shot opportunity, and Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 8.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's the monster. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Mr. Moves. To the wing on the left. Here's Clutch. Nails it from 3. 15 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots. That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
Anderson's checked in for Clarkson. Now Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The captain with a rebound.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
They get it again. Pass to Mr. Moves. Here's Clutch. Check by Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clutch. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And here's Mitchell. No good. Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Pulls up on the wing. To the wing, right side. Here's Clutch. Pascal defends. Here's Clutch. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That'll be on Eric Pascal.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
And he hits the first of 3.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And the second free throw is good. And he makes all 3.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 12. Tipped. And he recovers it. And another miss by Utah. Cleveland has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's the monster. He's got 14. Here's Skinny. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They score very effectively, with the exceptional ball movement and play.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. And it's the captain in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Pass to Mr. Moves. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 24.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Knocks down the triple.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Here's the monster. Anderson covers. Pass to Clutch. Puts up a three. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And here is Ingles. Up top, Anderson. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Back to Gobert. Shot clock at 3. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's the monster. He's guarded by Conley. To the paint. Here's Clutch. Here's Mr. Moves. And he goes in for the dunk.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. The captain with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's the monster, defended by Gobert. From deep. Clutch's shot is off. And here comes the break. Anderson finds Mitchell. Takes the 3. The Jazz again can't hit. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Pass to Skinny. Launches a 3. On target from range. He's got 15.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Deflected! And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's the monster on the take. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Cleveland.
First one falls for him.
Number 16. At the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Conley. And here's Mitchell. Beyond the arc. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight. Cleveland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's the monster. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Clutch. They get the rebound. Mr. Moves. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. 28 points for him.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. They're getting full contributions from him right now.
Outside, Ingles. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Muscala's checked in. Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's Anderson. Pass to Ingles. Now Mitchell. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Mr. Moves, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Muscala finds Mitchell. He takes it in. There's another block, making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, BA, anchoring the defense.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Back to Muscala. The three. Mr. Moves with a rebound. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 16-7 run. Out left to the wing. Here's the monster. That three's off the mark. The Jazz have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9" gives you rebounding, playmaking, Grant, a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special. And his wingspan helps him impact the game in so many ways.
And another miss by Utah.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Outside Mitchell. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
Stolen by Anderson. And it's Mitchell penetrating. The Cavaliers pull it in. The three. And he gets it back.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Muscala. Clock at 4.
Cleveland foul, number 47. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one for the Jazz. Gay comes in for Ingles. And Clarkson subbed in for Mitchell. It's both from the stripe.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Here's the monster. He's guarded by Conley. Out to the right wing. Here's Skinny. They grab their own miss. The captain. And a two-handed jam!
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Muscala, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Muscala. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Anderson passes to Muscala. From outside, off the mark. Here's Clutch. 26 points for him.
Cleveland foul, number 14. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Utah has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Conley passes to Clarkson. Back to Conley. Pass to Gay. From 7, again with the block. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, BA. I mean, he's sending everything back.
From deep, Conley. Here they come with numbers in transition. Pass to the captain. And he dunks it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Conley with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Here's the monster. He's guarded by Conley. Here's the monster. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Conley finds Gay. Pass to Muscala from deep. The captain with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Back to Muscala. They need this. No luck on that one. So Cleveland will take it the other way. And he drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Pass to Clutch. Fires the three. He buries it from three. That's 29 for him.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Ooh, poked away. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Mr. Moves. Anderson covers. Here's Skinny. 3-pointer. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Pascal's checked in. There's a minute 12 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Pascal. And here's Gay. That shot is off. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. There's the triple. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Utah.
Rudy Gobert.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Pascal passes to Gobert. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Jazz ball. That's the line for Utah. Jordan.
No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
You know, Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever's asked of him to earn minutes.
Pascal from outside. The shot, no good. Here's the monster. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Rudy Gay out there with Eric Paschal. Then there's Gabriel Deck, and it's Exum in at the point guard. That's the group for Utah right now. Drills it from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Skinny. Here's Clutch. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Utah shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Here's Exum. Poke loose. Here's Clutch. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Paschal. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Fires from deep. And Clutch gets it to go. He's got 38.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Exum. Fast break, Cleveland.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
They break out, 5-on-3. Pass to Clutch. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
You know, a pretty easy solution to stopping this run would be to get back on defense. It's pretty simple.
Here's Honey. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Grant.
You know, BA, it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. And here comes Cleveland. This run now up to 13-2. Over to the wing. Here's Clutch. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Outside Paschal. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Exum. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Clutch. Pass to the monster. From the arc. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now here's Paschal. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The first free throw is good.
Eric Paschal.
No good on the second free throw. For Cleveland, they've gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the fourth. Pass to Skinny. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Out of bounds, it'll be Utah's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Pass to Oni. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Exum. Outside, Ingles. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. There's another block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
He is shutting them down right now. Here's the monster. Puts the move on. Cleveland the rebound. Pass to Clutch. Here's the captain to the left side wing. Fires for 3. Clutch's shot is off. For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Here's Exum. Inside. The steal. And he now has a 5-by-5. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, but he looks like he's going to get it.
All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, B.A. So my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
Kicks it out to Pascal. The three-pointer off the mark. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. The Jazz shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Pass to Exum. Muscala with it. Here's Exum. Here's Oni. That one's wide left. Here's the captain, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Pass to Oni. The 11-footer. Mr. Moves with a rebound.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Here's Clutch. Pascal defends. Hits yet again. Wow!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the Cavs shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Pass to Clutch. And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. You think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the players' union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
Here's the monster. Here's the captain. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
Now that's exactly what you want to see. Aggressive basketball at its best.
Punched it home with as much power as he could. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. Hughes, he's checked in for Ingles.
For the Jazz, Elijah Hughes.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Well, you look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Down low, Mr. Moves. And he jams it home with authority.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Pass to Hughes. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Dex checked in. To the left wing. Here's Clutch. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Muscala. Got a piece of it. On the break. Here's Skinny. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Here's Hughes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the monster. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. And for Utah, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Here's Exum. Muscala's got space. The Jazz again can't hit.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Hughes. Out to the wing. Here's Deck. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. And the Cavaliers making a change here.
For the Cavaliers, number 30. At the line for Utah, Gabriel Deck. At the line for 2.
And he drops the first. Both shots good from the strike. And the Cavs shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. There's the 3. Tries again. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Exum. Pass to Muscala. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Here's Clutch. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
He shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Cavaliers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
Pass to Oni. Now Muscala. Here's Hughes. Shot clock at 5. Again with the block.
Swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. Pascal, he's checked in for Utah.
Pascal.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Exum. The putback. He can't get that one to fall. Pass to Skinny. Shoots. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Utah foul, Mike Muscala. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Number 47. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Exum. 16 seconds left in the fourth. To stop the run. Hughes, no good. Here's Skinny. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is...